Hey, welcome back, guys. We're gonna continue, and I noticed that the game takes a while to get through things. So instead of 30 minutes, I'm gonna make hour episodes. So this is gonna be an hour episode.
Despite almost getting blown up, it seems you did pretty well out there. Maybe there's hope for the world yet.
There's always hope when I'm around. Join, hang out, talk.
Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites.
Alright, I'm gonna do this hangout over. Friendship, experience gains. Alright. Are those PlayStation controllers?
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
What?
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I'm sorry I didn't know. How could you hate your mother? Never saw Lilith as my mother. Lilith is a monster, nothing more. I'll say sorry I didn't know.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor.
Tempered candle. A long... Oh, I could give her that as a gift.
I really needed that.
Love the activity, conversation, +1, like the common gift. Okay.
So, what did you think of the movie?
It was great.
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The staff of one interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
What? Yeah, it does.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
Alright, good skill.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
Caretaker.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
Well,
Looks like you're finding
she's-
your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
Are they really that good? Things don't seem all that different. Change can be a good thing.
to stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to.
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know, Agatha, she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
This is too hard for you. How can that be? How are you doing with all this?
Agatha's power. How could she be gone?
She put her trust in the wrong person.
That's always the reason.
Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Gave her up. You made the right choice. What? One's light, one's dark.
Wanda's powers were so out of control they cost a life. Your decision may have saved lives, if not the entire Abbey.
I like to believe that, especially given her current situation. Wanda, Agatha, it seems we have lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Yeah, I went dark by accident. Well, that didn't seem dark, that response. So balance. The hunter can follow the path of light or dark through the choices they make in the Abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards can be unlocked as hunter moves down either path. Okay. Darn. Didn't mean to go dark. Where I save things. I killed them. Oh, Charlie. Where are we going? Where are we going, Charlie? Ithaca? You can sprint right outside the Abbey grounds, so sweet. Agatha, here we are. Huh, we could talk to her. Nice.
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, Agatha seems to be leading us on a dark path. See what she wants us to do.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate. Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Whoa.
Oh, I guess we could level up then, right? Trial the other gods. Astor. Open the way to the locations bar. Recommend yeah. So I guess this is extra activities. Get some cool rewards, level up some more.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference. Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Alright, Charlie
As the
just got
goddess of
massive.
balance and order, Ashtur was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
Now that was something.
Where do we get a refund? So
You were
front
too
card?
weak for this fight.
Yep. Keep one heal because we're probably gonna need that. We'll do some knockbacks.
You had your chance to escape.
Nice. Got one more knockback.
Your mother abandoned you.
Oh, I did the one that discarded. Records a card played when KO'd. What does that mean though? Got one more. Alright, I think that's it. Well, I'll use this on these guys.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Let's get rid of this. I want to get an attack. Yes, we did. On KO, trial, or
cannot possibly match your strength. Leave some for the rest of us.
I'm telling you, man, I am killing it in this game.
Feel my call.
Dude, we did this in one turn. Hilarious. I didn't know what Mark did.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Okay, so 3 stars is the best you could get. Yeah, finish in one turn. Insane. That's cool with the comic books. I like that. That was easy. You know what? I'm talking reckless now about how this game seems pretty easy, but it is. We'll see if it gets harder. I feel like you're just so strong, but maybe that's what they want in the beginning, so you get used to the gameplay. Oh, look at all these goodies. Moon seal. We're gonna get the MidNight?
This looks like it belongs here.
Ashtur's gift allows magical locks and gates to be open. Open will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and its grounds which are locked by magical means.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Arts of power, magical incantations the hunter can use on the Abbey grounds. To use a word of power, or2.
Ashtur smiles upon me.
Ashtur does smile upon us. Okay, we need to get an arcane. This kind of reminds me if anyone played Mortal Kombat 11.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
I'm suspicious of Agatha.
Good girl, Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie, we just whooped them. Those demon dogs didn't know what was happening. But yeah, so I was saying.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
So like I was saying, if anyone played Mortal Kombat 11, The Crypt, this like going around the Abbey kind of reminds me of that.
It is one of the elemental rods.
Feeling a stone at all, this blue-black topaz almost seeps through the fingers when held. It smells strongly of a tide pool, and if held to the ear, sounds of sea. Oh look, Spider-Man. Who's purple and black? That's probably nobody. So there's this random stuff that you can do. So the Abbey is not empty. I did no research, so I don't know if like they're planning for DLC or season pass or whatever. There's a lot of game companies do that now. Well, DLC's always been a thing, but season pass that's kind of new. I mean, it's been around for maybe a few years now, but it's still kind of new. There are numerous haven locations on the Abbey grounds. Once discovered, a haven can be used for special daytime hangout with a hero where the friendship rewards are increased. Each haven can be used only once. Each hero can only attend a single haven over the course of the game. I'm walking on water. No, that's just running. Wow, man, this place is deep. What? There's no secrets here? Waste of time. Alright, let's get back to the main story. See, and this is why I decided to switch to hour-long episodes, because I realized 30 minutes were going by way too quick and we barely got through anything. Because the combat, you have to examine. Oh my, now we're collecting things? What's going on? It's a lot. Another safe haven? Alrighty. Oh man, I thought there'd be a way back in from the back. Made it.
It's super easy to hang out with you, Hunter.
Don't talk to me. It's too much.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Yeah.
We desperately need to get into this crate. If
Dangerous.
Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
Or anything where I just felt taint. How's that evil? Where the League of Division want you to make something powerful. I feel like that's backwards. I feel like using the the energy source the Hydra's trying to use is the evil part, but
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time to spare. How may the Sorcerer Supreme assist you?
Studying artifacts unlocks more powerful research projects at the Forge and generates significant resources for use in ability upgrades and crafting.
This really isn't the ideal. A simple spell should do it. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. Fascinating.
The Eternity
This
Dagger
artifact is
rewards.
mundane in every conceivable way.
27 attack essence, 25 heroic essence, 24 skill essence. Knife Comet artifact. What is it? So much stuff. Research project takes 1 day to complete, but grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and hero outfits. Well, the hero outfits
You know,
don't
I
do
really
anything,
could do
right?
just as well without you loitering back there.
How else am I going to steal your secrets if I can't see what you're up to?
I doubt you'd find anything suitable among my
fabrication,
secrets anyway.
Forge.
Whoa,
Automatic
wait a minute, Can it be?
combat
Did you
items,
just make a suit joke?
Visibility options and earn
I didn't
additional
hurt its
ability.
feelings, did I?
2 in a row. This is a major breakthrough for you. I'm so proud I could be here for this moment.
I'm glad you're amused.
Or spend moves to knock back enemies in combat. Training dummy shove yard schematic. Can't do that yet. Complete 3 missions were played. So I might do this. Increase ability options and earn additional ability. I think that
All right,
might be good.
let's get started, Dr. Spooky. So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? This should be quick. Take your pick, Hunter.
Game one vulnerable. Nice. Back again. There's a touch enemy in the line. Select. I think so. If I want to tank, it would be that. If I want to do more damage, should be that. This is new. I own 2 of these. I own 2 of these. I think the tank is good because she gets crazy. It costs a lot because if she hits that, I forgot what they call it, but that mode where she's just like hard up. It does a lot of damage.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
No, Robbie Reyes. I don't. I'm gonna go and upgrade that ability. Oh yeah, you can't run inside the Abbey. Forgot. Here we go, yeah.
No pain, no gain.
Increase width, nice. So get hit more people.
Don't stress it too much. All right then.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
You both better be ready for this. How's that even?
It would be my honor to spar with the spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest. Like playing with
It means
fire.
they can choose a new partner to spar with, resulting in increased friendship and unique rewards. Alright, choose a hero to instruct, and the honor heroes may only spar with the hunter once every 4 days. Yeah, this
Maybe
stuff
you
is-
should be the spirit of vengeance.
Whoa. Start the mission with 3 heroism.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Got a minute, Hunter? Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble, apocalypse prophecies, the Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
That's what I was saying.
Yes, she is quite the marvel.
I see what you did there, and you're not wrong. Never met a gal who could throw me into the sun before.
She is a formidable ally in our struggle against Lilith.
Hell yeah, she is. Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it is not. Whatever a rodeo is.
Yeah, well, now that that's settled, maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something. And maybe we should keep this chat to ourselves for now.
Blade is thinking about Miss Marvel.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There's no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter. Not much more I can tell you, Hunter. Though I did hear her mutter something about Wanda right before she poofed away. Maybe that helps.
Thanks, Captain. I shall find her.
Didn't tell me anything, that didn't help. Got more.
Have you seen...
No.
All right.
I wonder why they keep having, like... Those bubbles
Nico,
pop up
do you know where
whenever
Magic
it's talked
is?
to them.
We need her.
Let me guess. To open another portal? She's getting a little tired of being the only person here who can do that. Can't say I blame her.
This is serious, Nico. Where is she?
Not sure. But I know she's been looking for Wanda's grimoire, so maybe check in Wanda's room?
Thanks for your help.
I can't wait until, like, this game fully opens. So I can
This
figure out
room
who will be a
belonged to
good
the
team.
Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
That is no ordinary book. I can sense it from here.
Nothing in this place is ever ordinary. Especially this. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny, you sound like Wanda. She was also afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse. And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal.
It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Well, for some reason, Caretaker is this against Wanda. I get it. Her friend got killed in the process of trying to help her, but
Hello.
it was an accident, right?
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Up Hydra. Normal. Oh, everything's normal, right? Because everything else is locked. Combat bonus. Ghost Rider earn a couple of from sparring with the Hunter. Add him to the squads to earn a profit boost at the start of the next mission. Are we like forced to add him? Because get something with Blade, add. Yeah, I think this is a solid team to use.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's weapon. We need to recover whatever intel we can if we're going to find out exactly what's going on down there.
We'll see how many turns it takes. Save the Hydra helicopter before it can depart. Target the helicopter with attacks to save it before time runs out.
Hail Hydra!
Certain enemies will grant powerful cards when carried home. Ally enemy with the person to see which card they grant.
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the... heroes.
A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Should we mount back? Do not back. Wait, I'll put him here.
Movement here!
Knock him to this friend right there.
Never seen that before.
So that's how that works.
Then, show me its taunt. Both my knockbacks here.
Get some.
So it seems like you want.
And I thought man
so
thing
you
was
can build up the. I'm always pronouncing it wrong. The heroism. Great. This guy's gonna be dead. Oh, did the wrong thing. Not to knock him into. Oh, can't I? Oh, well, I can move twice, so I can hit him.
I'm on it.
I am impressed.
Through the full time beam. Let's just get rid of one of these. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait. I'm knocking into this.
It's about time! Enjoy your nap.
Hydra Immortalis. Taking the shot. Lucky shot.
How many times is that?
Reinforcements
I heard we took some damage.
Your death won't be in vain.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter. That's only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Watch me. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Is he blow up? Yeah, he's gonna blow up. So I should knock him to him. Yo, how many turns do I have before that thing leaves? And I think Lady's gonna...
Let's do it! You should have known better.
Oh, go binary. That's the course. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm...
Watch this!
She's gonna hit like a truck.
For the mother! Follow my lead.
We'll have to do better than that.
More of them dropping in.
You can all...
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
Beat that chopper now.
I feel stronger already.
Don't blink.
That was something.
It's on.
Now that was something.
No risk. Not being able to hit it.
Enemy unit repositioning.
Saved this one just for you!
That is one way of making your presence known.
Pull back and regroup. For victory. That's not supposed to hurt.
soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these mere mortals dare to stand against ye fearsome gods! All is possible with Mother!
Sweet. So no need to do any of these.
Tracking movement!
I chose wrong. Wrong hero.
Your time has come.
Requesting medevac!
Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
Oh, I got extremely lucky. He's gonna attack my dude. That's not a big damage. Can't move him, so.
Not bad.
That's a neat trick.
Still not dead.
Move back!
It's a waste.
No retreat!
This takes more time.
Don't slow me down.
Alright, man.
I may be immortal,
You dead, my friend.
but I'm not indestructible.
Take this!
That's one hell of a...
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last? There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory.
You can never have more blocking than maximum health.
Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Count on it.
I'll save it too, for sure. Anyone character has that kind of fur around their shoulders. Look at us go. So okay, with just the characters we have, I feel like Captain Marvel, she's got to be top tier. Because that binary effect, it's only strong. She not only can do damage, but she can also shield herself. Mission rewards are tied to hero levels, so as the hunter gains levels in combat, the rewards offered for future missions will improve, okay? Don't worry about leveling every hero. As the hunter's level increases, any wicked heroes will automatically level. Yeah, I noticed that. Hit by higher difficulty levels, all heroes level up faster and granting access to higher rarity sooner. That makes sense.
Feeling a chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
Thinking about Wanda.
You were trying to figure out how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no.
Dark.
Something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Sinister?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
We should inform the others of any potential danger.
Warn them of what? One of Magic's airy-fairy gut feelings? The Avengers are already unsure of us. I do not need to add to that. Best not say anything until I am better able to articulate it. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter. I still have a lot of thinking to do, while I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo. I will let you know if I do.
I'm like negative with magic. That sucks because I like her costume. I guess that's an X-Men costume. Looks dope. Yeah, I gotta check this the heroes, the super link. Yesterday, just now, Alana, were you walking the Abbey grounds last night? I'm not gonna read that. It's so much. Like, I'll probably read that while recording because I feel like I'll be wasting your guys' time. Few heroes are available to hang out with. They'll enter in the common room, engage in a hangout to grow the hunter's friendship with hero or your choice. There's no one I really wanna. Maybe. I just wish I knew what it did.
Bet New York was nothing like you remembered.
I guess I'll hang out with Captain Marvel because she's crazy, man. Playing video games, explore the grounds, friendship, playing cards. Oh, we're gonna play video games, of course.
What's Robbie's deal? I can't figure him out. Don't get me wrong, I like him, but then he turns into a burning psycho when we're on mission.
Funny, he said the same thing about you.
Really?
No, I am kidding, but he has a similar sense of humor.
We both laugh at your dumb jokes?
Did I not just say that?
It's good we have that in common. This was a blast, Hunter.
So, our friendship grew. They said she got an outfit. Swimsuits. She literally in a swimsuit? We're gonna find out. That's hilarious. Is she gonna be in a... They couldn't help themselves. They're like, come on. There's no pool in Abbey, but she bring the bathing suit. Save the world. Okay, so it's only for the Abbey. That's hilarious. Legendary requirement unmet. Legendary. Did I meet this requirement? Oh, this is a pretty cool. This is dope. What? Oh, I like that color scheme. And then this one. Eclipse credits. Purchase of a card. Okay. That one's alright. I think this is the better one. Wear combat outfit. Okay, change outfit daily. Alright. So open the library. Oh, we'll do that in the next episode. That was already an hour. You see what I'm saying? Like, the game takes a while to get through things, which is pretty crazy. So anyway, I could check like my cards, inventory, build. Yeah, I did it with. So everything's a 2. I hope we could like change the cards, get new ones. What can he do? So lash, forceful knockback in any direction takes 17 damage. Oh. So that's a negative effect on him. Hellmouth, create a drop with an increased chance to KO enemies for 2 turns. That's not strong. Drain soul. Chain 2 plus X. Lifesteal, give all drained soul cards plus 1 chain and 1 heroism cost. Okay. So damage each enemy in a line, discard your hand. Oh, that's super strong. Oh, there we go. There goes baby girl. What can she do? Quick, not back quick. Okay, so blast, force run not back. So she's basic. Create a portal free. I wonder what that does. Damage and move each enemy in air towards its center. Well, she's basic, not too crazy. Alright. Well, I'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll be going to the library.